Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Ninja Foodi Power Mixer System. So I was given this product to me free by Ninja, but I absolutely love this Ninja mixer. It does retail for $100, and my first impression was, do I really need a mixer? Because I've got one that's it's an old basic one, but I am so impressed with this one. It just works really well and it's super quiet. So I'm going to show you how we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. We're going to cook the cookies. We're going to cook the cookies in this brand new Ninja dual oven in this top part. And we're also going to cook some in the oven with the Ninja Never Stick pan. Okay, so first let's talk about the unit. This is the power head unit assembly. I like that it does sit flat. It's got a 60-inch long cord. There's a little bit of weight to it, but not much. So when you want to put the immersion blender on it, you're simply going to snap it on. It's got an arrow, line up the arrows. Now be careful, those are very, very sharp, and it's very easy to operate. Okay, so the controls are up here, but it's meant to put your arm like right here, and you're gonna press the button, that makes it spin, and then it's got 2 speeds. It's got turbo. Press that. Now when you let up, they both turn off. So it only works while you're pressing it in. So there's slow and then turbo. But it fits in your hand really well. There's how fast it's turning. And I like that it is well balanced, so it will stand, it self-supports it by standing there. Okay, so let's take these off. We're gonna press these 2 buttons and this comes off. It's very simple. Now we're gonna put this blender head on. This is the one I really like. Again, simply line up the arrows and you're just gonna snap it on. Now, these controls are no longer used. When you snap this on, you're gonna be using these controls. And we can put in our, so you can just put just the whisk in, and there's a little diagram here. So if you're just putting the whisk in, you'll put it there. But the beaters are different. One has a ring on it, and you'll see there's a little diagram here. So put the ring on, and they just kind of snap on like a traditional blender, and then snap this one on. And again, I like that it sits, you know, you can stand it like this. You know, you can even sit it like that if you had to. But now we got the controls up here, so we can turn it on. We got a little control panel here that these lights tell us how fast they're going. And we can ramp those up all the way to 5. Now again, notice how quiet this is, and it's very powerful. If you want to go right to 5, it'll go right to 5 while you're holding the turbo button. But as soon as I let up, it goes back to your original speed. When you want to turn it off, just hit the power button. Now to take these out, just press this button and they come right out. Okay, so the whisk can be inserted in either slot. So depending on where you are, on where it is on the bowl, but there's the whisk. The whisk works really nice. Ramp it up, turn it off. Okay, so we're gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. Let's turn it on. So first we gotta beat the sugar and the butter till it's creamy, and then we're gonna add the flour, the eggs, and the chocolate chips. Again, I can't get over how quiet this is. So I've got it on 3. Okay, so let's add the eggs. Let's add some of the flour. So I've got it on 2. It's doing a good job with it. Let's add a little bit more in. Just add it all in. It's got a lot of strength, a lot of power. It's doing a good job. It gets into the side of the bowls really well. All right, let's start adding a few chocolate chips. I just can't get over how well it works. It's very powerful. Let's add the rest of the chocolate chips now. I've only got this on 2. It's not bogging down any. It's just doing a really, really good job mixing chocolate chips. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. So again, I like that it's balanced. It can sit there. So here's a traditional blender. It is pretty loud. Okay, so let's pop the beaters off. Again, it did a really good job. I like that it got everything in the pan. It was able to stir it all up. I didn't have to get a spatula or anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and put them on the, I'm gonna put some on the never stick pan, and this is the pan for the dual oven. And Miss Fiona has come for her treat. Okay, so let's go put the cookies in both of the ovens. We could open just this top portion. We're gonna put it in this top oven here and hit start. And I got this oven all preheated, ready to go. Let's put it in this oven. So with this oven, I was able to put it on 375, and the time I started at 9 minutes. The preheating did not take very long, just took a couple minutes, and then it was ready to go. Now there is a light there in the back. We can see that you can turn on and off. And there's what the cookies look like. So while the cookies are cooking, let's go over the immersion blender. Now this does not heat it up or anything. And it does come with this nice blending bowl. And it is 3 cups. It's got ounces on one side, milliliters, and cups. There's a 3-cup mark. Now the lid is just a lid. There's not an opening for this to go through or anything. It's just a nice tight lid. Okay, so let's see how it's gonna do. It does a really good job. And I add a little bit of more juice to it. Man, does it chop everything up good. Okay. Okay, so I had some chunks of pineapple in there, and man, does it chop everything up really good. Wow. It did a good job. And the best thing about this part is dishwasher safe. Obviously the handle's not with the electricity. This is not dishwasher safe either, but the beaters are, the whisk, and this. Let's take a nap. Okay, so these cookies are finishing the quickest. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think these are done. Yeah, these are done. Let's go over here, hit power, turn it off. So the ones in the oven, they're almost done. I'm gonna leave them there just a little bit longer. Yeah, these look really good. Okay, so let's get the cookies off. I did spray the pan a little bit, and they're coming off super nice. Okay, so the ones in the oven took about 2 minutes longer. That's not very bad at all. Ooh, yeah, these are coming off this Ninja Never Stick pan. Super nice. Wow. This is a really, really nice pan. Okay, so let's wrap up here. I've got the immersion blender all cleaned up. I was very impressed with how well this did. Again, who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies? It's quiet, it's nice. And then I really like that Ninja includes these recipe books. Their quick start guides are just very helpful, very nice pictures, very self-explanatory. Let's go over some dimensions. So this thing stands right at about 9 3/4. You know, this way it's right about 5, left to right. Widest part's about 3 1/4. Oh yeah, and another thing, so licking the beaters, there's nothing sharp on here, so it makes licking the beaters very nice. The beaters are roughly, you know, about 7 inches, almost 8 inches long. And that immersion blender fit just perfect in here. This was a really nice thing for that immersion blender, because sometimes if you get it in too big a bowl, it can kind of go all over the place, but it kept everything. That fit perfectly, that nothing could really escape. It had to get blended. All right, so let's go over the total length when the immersion blender's on, 16 inches. And you know, the usable area is right around 7 inches. So they do make a chopper attachment that I'm gonna be getting that chopper attachment. That seems like a really nice feature. You can attach the power base to the chopper. And they also sell some hooks for beaters. Okay, so I'm just super impressed with this. Again, I can't wait to get the chopper. That's gonna eliminate, so I have a chopper in my drawer already. So that's gonna eliminate that whole other chopper that I can share this power base with. So I'm gonna get small, you know, I won't have as much in my drawer anymore. And again, I go back to, I've seen this this blender, this power mixer system for about 6 months now. And I thought, well, I don't need one. You know, oh, it's kind of expensive. It is $99. It is well worth the cost. I am super happy I got it. I don't normally use these immersion blenders, but boy, I think I'm going to start because I was super impressed with putting like canned vegetables or canned fruit in here and making kind of a smoothie or something. It worked really well. I've used the Whisk on some other things. And again, I was real skeptical at first. I didn't know if I should get a new blender because we all have the old-fashioned blender that's in the drawer that works, but it's kind of loud and everything. But man, I really like that this one's quiet, powerful, and now I love the versatility. And I'm definitely going to get this chopper assembly because that's just going to eliminate one thing inside my drawer because I don't have much room in my kitchen. So I hope this video helped. I had a little bit different format. I went ahead and cooked the cookies. I thought that's the best way to show this is just to mix some cookies. That can be kind of tricky. I went ahead and threw in my Ninja dual oven, which I've got the last batch of cookies going in over there. I threw in the Never Stick pan. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I want to really show you the products that we use. I really do like these products. Ninja is a very, very good, they make good products and they got a very big following. And I really wasn't aware of that at first until you start posting some videos and you see the views they get. You're like, oh, wow. And there's a whole Ninja Facebook group that I've been a part of and looking. And so I see why people like their products. I really love the manuals that come with them. I love the cookbooks that come with them. I've cooked a lot of recipes in here. So again, when a Ninja product comes out, I'm thinking about getting it because it's probably going to be good. And I noticed that in their coffee makers. So Ninja's coffee makers, they're some of the best. I think I've got almost all of them and they're really good coffee makers. And everything seems to surprise me. So that double oven, I was like, well, I don't need an oven. I already have a traditional oven, but that bottom part, the top part works great too. But the bottom part, when we cooked that chicken in there and with that temperature probe, I was absolutely blown away how well it worked. And all the juices were still in the chicken. Cleanup was minimal. It just really worked good. So again, I really appreciate everybody's support. If there's another Ninja product you would like to see me review, the pressure cookers, I'm going to start getting into. I don't know a whole lot about the pressure cookers. I've done the Ninja Speedy. It's a very nice product. The pressure cookers I've never really done much with, but I am going to start getting into those because I'm sure they're really nice and I'm sure they're there to help us cook better. And I've been getting the Shark vacuums. So I really like the Shark vacuums. I got their robot vacuums. I've got their handheld vacuums, their stick vacuums. So be sure and check out all those other videos. Leave your comments down below if you got any questions about this product or any other my other products. I look at my comments almost on a daily, if not every other day basis. And again, I really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.